Tonight, I'm going to be talking about the first case of measles outbreak in Pennsylvania and what you need to know. Tyrone Bowman live. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the conversation. Let's talk about it right now as reported by Axios, Philadelphia. Pennsylvania recorded its first measles case of 2025 over the weekend in a Philadelphia suburb. And here's why it matters. The case is involving an unvaccinated child in Montgomery County. Comes amid failing vaccination rates in the Keystone State and declining trust in public health institutions. If your children have not been vaccinated against measles, they are susceptible to catching it from playing with other children or interacting, and many adults have not been vaccinated against measles as well. Montgomery County health officials were conducting contact tracing as of Monday per the county's website. Officials warned about possible exposure to anyone who visited a handful of locations in North Philly, Plymouth Meeting, and King of Prussia at certain times. The case is related to international travel and not a domestic outbreak, State Department of Health spokesperson Mark O'Neill tells Axios. Officials confirmed 3 measles cases in unvaccinated people in New Jersey as of last week. Philly has not issued any health alerts about measles as of Monday, per the health department's website. Last winter, a measles outbreak in Philly infected 9 mostly unvaccinated individuals, 7 of whom were hospitalized. A measles outbreak is growing in Texas, where at least 140 cases have been identified since late January. This is something to be concerned about. 1 unvaccinated child has died. God rest their soul. At least 164 cases were reported across 9 states as of February 27, which didn't include the most recent Pennsylvania case. Most involved children and teens. In 2000, the disease was officially eliminated in the United States, following an effective vaccination program. Measles rates have risen again as vaccinated rates among kindergarteners have dropped below the target set by the CDC. The CDC estimates that vaccination coverage of at least 90% prevents measles outbreaks. Philly's vaccination rate is at least 93%. The state is 93.5%. Katie Lockwood, a doctor at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, tells Axios that she's concerned about future measles outbreaks due to declining vaccination rates. This is why I always ask individuals to subscribe to this channel, because I will bring the news just the way it should be brought. And I will cover topics and issues that others really don't want to talk about. So those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to Tyrone Bowman Live. Thank you. While acknowledging that it's unlikely for a child to contract measles outside an outbreak area, Lockwood warned, quote, "We need people to get vaccines," close quote. So the best way to protect against measles is to get vaccinated per the CDC. There are 2 vaccines that protect against measles as well as mumps and rubella, the MMR and MMRV vaccines. I would not advise anyone to do something I haven't already done myself. Yes, I have been fully vaccinated. Fully. Those vaccines are for children at least 12 months old and adults per the CDC. Infants who are between the ages of 6 and 11 months old can get a dose of the MMR vaccine before traveling internationally, the CDC warns. Measles is a highly contagious airborne disease and can cause serious health complications, including death, especially in children under 5. Immunocompromised people, unvaccinated people, and vaccinated people who do not develop immunity are at highest risk of infection. Pregnant women, adults who are over the age of 30, Immunocompromised people and young unvaccinated children are at the highest risk of severe complications. So, what are the symptoms to measles? Well, symptoms include a high fever, a cough, a runny nose, red or watery eyes, and white spots in the mouth. Another symptom is a rash, which begins on the face and moves downward to cover the entire body. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.